Y ya. Ya no tienes que escuchar si lo quieren escuchar.
No, pues ya estamos
Ya.
aquí. Sí, oye, lo sé.
Okay. Okay. I'm sure that when you hear the word nuclear energy, you think about Chernobyl. But that's not the whole story. Nuclear energy is not just dangerous, it's way more than that. It's also a source of clean energy. I'm sure that everyone here uses energy or electricity in their everyday lives, whether it's to charge your phone or cook a meal. We all use electricity at least once every day. And that's why I'm here to explain to you and explore the benefits and challenges that come with using nuclear energy. First, I want to explain, and I want everyone to be able to understand where it comes from and how we get it. And I want to explain it to you as how we get nuclear energy or electricity from atoms. This comes from using the uranium atoms. When they split apart, they create heat. We use the heat to create steam, and that steam, and that steam spins the turbines that end up being used in generators that create electricity. It is important because 20% of the US electricity power is powered by nuclear energy. Now I want to talk about the advantages of this use. When we use nuclear energy, we don't burn coal or natural gas, which makes a low carbon emission, reducing air pollution. Another advantage is the need. In order to create energy, we only need a small amount of fuel. So to create or to produce electricity, we don't use as much uranium protons or atoms. Also, this source is reliable 24/7, which means that since we're not using solar panels, which usually need the sunlight to create energy, or we don't use wind turbines that need the wind to spin the turbines, it is a more reliable source. But I want to point out that no energy resource is perfect. Now I want to explain the disadvantages that come with the use of nuclear energy. And the most important is the cost. It takes a lot of money to build the plants. They're expensive to build, and also when we use uranium to produce electricity, we leave radioactive waste, and we need to find a way to store that in somewhere safe, away from people. Also, nuclear plants can become, or actually are a high point for targets for like cyber attacks or terrorist attacks. So due to that, accidents can happen, and we should be aware that when they do, which they're rare, but when they do happen, it can have a serious consequences, affecting people and the environment for years. Now, after exploring both sides, let's review the key points. Nuclear energy is not completely good or bad. it has both benefits and challenges. And this presentation is made to help make informative decisions later on. And make them through facts and not fear. And why should we care? We should care because our decisions today will affect generations in the future. And the demand for electricity just keeps growing. More people need electricity in different parts of the world. And just understanding the benefits and the challenges that come with using nuclear energy will help us make smarter decisions. Lastly, I want to point out the sources that I use to get this information. And I use the U.S. Emergency Information Administration, the Climate Portal, the U.S. Department of Energy, and the Nuclear Security Index. And that's it. Thank you.
You're welcome.